Welcome to NLTV. Someone lagawas. Viewers, date 10 February de. Diezephe and Tsitrongse village la majude classic taula laga update apni vi pula de someone one side ne daishe. Idilo board me han khobor de adu that date fix kurne. Dalibi Monday hunda aji ase. Ajila din de date 12 te tahan meeting kurubo goise DC office te situation general control kura bishite. तो आजिला मीटिंग किनका की होबोले আছে নলিবে কোৱা নিচিনা মেন খবৰ পাইছে 2 বাজিতে মিটিং শুরু হৈছে আৰু এতিয়া অলমোস্ট 5 নিচিনা পাৰ হৈ না আছে আৰু আমি হান বিতিয়া ৰখি আছে আফটাৰ মিটিং খতম হোৱাৰ পিছতে কিনকা কি होबोले আছে নলিবে কি দাহান ডিসাইড কৰিছে আৰু কিনকা হিচাপটো চলি কিনে যাবলে আছে ইটো হান আপনি হানকে জানকাৰী তো আগতে জনাই দিব
See, what happened on Saturday was very unfortunate, and it was especially unfortunate because there are many people who were interpreting the orders of High Court and Supreme Court in their own way. In today's meeting, we realized that people were having their own perception about what Honorable Supreme Court has said. And based on that, based on this misinformation, the passions were rising high. And what led to the clash on Saturday was highly unfortunate. The entire incident and the history of it could be divided into two larger points. What happened on Saturday? One is the dispute that to whom does this land belong to, and the second is the law and order part. So we addressed both of them today in the meeting.
What was the conclusion in the end? Were there any feelings that were of animosity with each other that you noticed?
Well, when the meeting started, the acrimony was palpable, but the sense that we had by the end of the meeting that I think some reason and some sense has prevailed in people, because also we clarified on what the legal position of the matter is, what was the decision of the Honorable Supreme Court, what was mentioned in the High Court. So that information asymmetry we could address, and we also appealed to the good sense of both the villages, and the Tribal Hohos leaders were also present. We appealed to the good sense of the citizens, the village council chairman and the Puras, and I believe they listened to us. I believe they got the sense of it, and the time when the meeting was over, I think the environment was quite different from where we started.
So how big is the dispute area?
It is about 2 Puras.
Okay. Sir, we heard that, that day itself also there were some blank fires, and that might also be some blank fires, sir. Any actions were taken, sir?
Well, I've asked the police to look into the matter. In fact, ADCP reported that there were some talks and mentions about the firing. I have asked the ADCP and DCP to look into the matter. If some firing has happened, it is a very serious issue for us, and adequate measures will be taken against it.
So if in case of any eventuality, is the district ready for any eventuality of law and order situation?
Yes, of course we are, and that is the point which we have discussed with the police also. However, the Tribal Hohos have assured us and that nothing of that sort will happen. And after the meeting, especially, in fact, just before this interview, they were here and they have assured us that nothing untowards will happen, because the information asymmetry which is there is addressed to quite a bit. Nevertheless, we have given instructions to police also. Police is also ready, as I am reported, and I don't think any untoward incident will happen.
So, what would be the follow-up to today's meeting?
The follow-up of today's meeting will be one, the Tribal Hohos will sit with their villages and with their own tribe people, and then the 2 villages will be brought on a discussion. See, the point is, this matter goes back quite long. In the first case was probably filed in 1996, So the dispute is from 90s. And the technicality of the matter is that the matter is still under sub judice. So it is in 2009 when Honorable Supreme Court has given the direction. They have set aside the ruling of the High Court, and they had told the High Court to take the matter afresh, educate on it, and where the villagers can go and present their claim. So the technicality of the matter is it is sub judice.
So is there any way to settle it out for settlements?
So there are only two ways. One way is that both of the parties go to High Court and they get a judgment out of it. The second is that these two villages realize that they can select their friends but not their neighbors. That they should come together, they should learn how to coexist, they should know that if there is any grievance, there is a way, there is a mechanism to put forward. Going for vandalism is not a way, it is not a civilized way in any which manner. And I will repeat what I have told in the meeting also. See, Chumoukedima, like it is said, is the land of opportunity. And the development of Nagaland will be dependent upon Chumoukeddima's prosperity as well. Chumoukedima will be the growth engine for Nagaland. And for that to happen, the first thing is that peace should prevail. Now, for peace to prevail, we need to develop our mechanism how to resolve the conflict. I mean, forget about multiple tribes which are here. Even in the same community, it will never happen that for all the times there is no dispute, no disharmony. But we should learn how to resolve our disputes. There will be difference of opinion, and the difference of opinion should be addressed and should be solved in a civilized manner. The discussion should not end. People should not go and start vandalizing the shops or whatsoever. So that is absolutely not the way forward. Not only for Chumoukedima, for any place. The violence leads nowhere. The violence leads to more violence, and even after it is settled, it leads to acrimony. It leads a bad taste in the mouth. So that is what I had appealed today also, and that is something we should learn, that how to resolve our differences. Violence is not the way.
Apart from the assurances from the respective tribal organization, was there any directive issued to both parties at the meeting by the district administration?
Yes, both parties were asked to maintain the status quo because that is the direction of Honorable Supreme Court also. The Supreme Court has said to maintain the status quo, and that is what EAC Chumoukedima had been telling them. That is what district administration had been telling them from earlier. In fact, there is an entire history of it. Since, discuss about 2016, 2020. Since the matter is sub judice for long, so we have told them to maintain the status quo.
Matila dispute hole High Court laga decision he maintain ko thaki ko ase. Next to Amakan kun parewo to court jabo. Nahi to hole Amakan ke both side bosti be warning diase. Enigana kuribi kugune.
Viewers Kwanishna Amihan DC Chumoukedima Deputy Commissioner ode kotha padishi aro typewriter Amihan ke jonai dia nishna duida ways dishe bosti duijon laga jhamala to dispute logine thakade that cordial way de nijor la bidor mutual understanding kurne bi to solution to ahebo bare nole bi ituke violence way de na jabo lage goni bi kushe aro itu garne ar bujibu garne aro ekta second option dahan garne ase either duida bosti bi solution lage gole nole bi shanti bra ituke solve kurubole mon ase bole do Honorable High Court la decision gribi rukhibo lage goni ase etia garne DC bra koi disna status quo maintain kurine thakibo lage tahana date reverse end kora gite apni anke junai dibo ajila meeting de duida bosti bi jindu de clash date 10 February de olaisle Pujur 10 baji nishna de etu laga meeting aji 12 te set kurine thakala aji complete hoise complete te ENPU Dimapur union khan bi aishe nolibi Tenyimia Union Dimapur khan bi present thaikse hundo ame han laga bodies khan ase tribal bodies khan aro duita bosti laga chairman bi present thaikse koine apni han ki tu jana ase aru tu meeting te thoro discussion dahan korise aro ekta hi decision hoise that etia garne dahan peace maintain kurubo status quo maintain kurine thakibo lage until unless decision na ola tak to itu la opor de ame anagi to kotha kora nishna bi dia chairman ekjon debi kotha kora tai bi ko ase as per the law aro nalibi high court pra ki decision dibo itu hi dahan ruki ase nalibi ami han bi ko nishna janda han bi sob ruki thaka kinga gone solution hobo aro itu duita bostila majule jagara ekta land dispute loine thaka do ki angle pra solve hobo itu ami han ruki thakibo so viewers in the news update by tuli saidi Nagaland TV mori border Musarraf Ali with my video journalist Chua Chang Pom
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.